Cubans and tourists now required to observe 9 days of mourning. That includes no music and no alcohol. ABC Action News reporter Michael Paluska has more on why one business owner worries less about Fidel's death and more about how our president-elect will treat the island nation.
In May, when we traveled to Cuba, the streets of Havana at the California Cafe were filled with music. Tonight, silence.
There's not supposed to be any alcohol consumption or music for the next 9 days. But I think it'll be a hard week for us and a hard week for the tourists.
We talked to the cafe's owner, Shauna Baum, via Facebook. ABC Action News profiled the American business owner there after the first American cruise ship arrived at the port of Havana in more than 50 years.
We're seeing lots of Americans in our cafe, lots of exchange, and and also lots of dollars that are immediately helping the Cuban people.
This tweet by President-elect Donald Trump threatening to terminate President Barack Obama's policies have Cubans on edge, worried the U.S. government will abandon them again.
It would be disastrous for the Cuban people, and so I think anyone who cared at all about the Cuban people would be really working to find a diplomatic solution and maybe really working to find a business solution because, that's sort of where the two worlds can meet.
Baum's business opened 2 years ago. She has lawyers and engineers working as bartenders, waiters, and cooks because her restaurant is the best work they can get. And even with more flights, more tourism, more money, Baum says Cubans still aren't any closer to living the lives they want to lead.
There's nothing tangible that's changed. And I think that's sort of the big change is that it's starting to feel a little bit like there's just not that much change. And so it kind of, I think is slowly putting a damper on a lot of people's feelings about things.
In Tampa, Michael Paluska, ABC Action News.